everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy, and you know what time it is. It is Make Money Mondays. What time is it, people? It's time to make that money, and it's Monday, so let's get it started. All right, so today we're going to talk about ACPC, not the rock band ACDC. I said ACPC. What's your ACPC? You're like, Sean, what the hell are you talking about? Your average compensation per copy. Check it out, ACPC. Your average compensation per copy. Well, how do I figure that out? It's really simple. What I want you to do is I want you to take all the money that you made last month at your dealership. Heck, for the last 3 months, last year, doesn't matter, however you want to break it down. And let's just start with last month. You take all the revenue that you made last month from your salary, your hourly, your bonuses, your spiffs, your spins, your commissions. I'm going to repeat that. It's including anything you made from your manufacturer, anything that you made from bonuses, any cash spot bonuses. You take all of your compensation, you add all that money up, and that's how much you made last month. And it's really simple. You divide it by how many units you sold. I'm going to repeat that one more time. You take all of your compensation from your salary, your bonuses, your commissions, your spins, your spiffs, your spot bonuses, your cash, whatever. You take all the money that you made last month and you divide it by how many cars you sold, and that's going to give you your ACPC, your average compensation per copy. Folks, most salespeople don't even know this, and this blows me away. And it's sad to admit, but there are a lot of managers and GSMs that don't even focus on ACPC. Here's what I believe. I believe first and foremost that every individual automotive sales professional should know what their ACPC is. That's fact one. Fact two is that I think that every single salesperson should know what their dealership's minimum, ACPC, maximum, and where they fall in between. Because think about it. If I'm a sales professional and I'm making X amount of dollars per unit, I want to know what my potential is within my own organization. I want to know who is the low man or low woman on the totem pole and who is the high man or high woman on the totem pole, and where I stack up against all of my comrades at the dealership. Because this is going to give you the ability to kind of benchmark yourself and be able to kind of see where you're at, and to most importantly gauge if you have opportunity to evolve. Furthermore, I also highly recommend that all sales managers, GSMs, GMs, and dealers should track this metric for their entire store or dealer group. I'm going to repeat that. All managers should know, out of their entire organization, who is the lowest person for ACPC and what that number is, who is the highest person for their ACPC and what that number is, and then I would turn around and figure out what the average ACPC is. So you've got the low, medium, and then the high for your organization, because as a manager, this is an incredible field intelligence for you to do one-on-ones and group trainings. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of dealerships that have mandatory minimum requirements to sell automobiles to be employed at a dealership. Some dealerships, you have to sell 9 cars or 10 cars or 12 cars. If you sell anything less than that, you're on probation for the next 30 days. And then after that, you no longer work at the dealership. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just bringing it to your attention that there are dealerships that are run with mandatory minimums of selling. I challenge you all. I think there should be minimums for ACPC, because this is such a huge aspect of you making money in this industry. And again, this is Make Money Mondays. So here's a focal point for you to really, really key in on, is your ACPC. Well, why, Sean? Because here, check this out. At the end of the day, it's not just about how many units you're going to sell, because you could sell 30 cars and give them away and not make a damn dollar for yourself. Or you could sell 10 cars and crush it at $4,000 or $5,000 per copy deals. So what you want to be able to do is begin with the end result in mind. What you want to be able to do is focus on how much money you want and need to make. And, in previous Make Money Mondays and in different modules, I've taught about my mind map or my mind map projection or my money mind map and how to do that. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the ACPC. So let's just say you've worked it out and you have a number. Whether that number is, just let's say it's 12 grand. Let's just use a round number right there for 12 grand. If you want and need to make 12 grand, how are you going to do it? Well, again, you need to sell a certain amount of cars. How many cars? Well, that's going to depend on what your average compensation per copy is. It's really simple. If you turn around and you have a $400 average compensation per copy, again, if you have a $400 ACPC, then you're going to need to sell 30 units to be able to achieve your goal. However, what if you have a higher gross per copy, commissionable, okay, and compensation? Let's say, for example, you have a $500 ACPC. Then you would only have to sell 24 units. So I want you all to understand, it's not just about how many cars. There's a couple other little parts to it. You need to know what your ACPC is, what's your average compensation per copy. Because based on your average compensation per copy, it's going to dictate to you how many units you need to sell to hit that goal of whatever amount of money it is that you want and need to make. So everybody, this is Make Money Mondays, and I'm Sean V. Bradley, and you got to get your ACPC right. I'm out.